We're ready to start today's webinar. Today we're discussing how to move forward with mobile and keeping your site visible on Google's mobile search. Welcome to everyone who's attending this webinar. We have an excellent group today, a mix of our clients, colleagues, and first-time webinar attendees. It's great to see so many people interested in this vital topic. For those of you who are new to our webinars, I am Scott Walker, and I've been working on the web since 1997. I own an internet marketing agency where we do a lot of website development and internet marketing, including SEO. I also do a large amount of research about the Google search engine, and I've been a guest speaker at conferences and business organization meetings. Joining us today in handling questions and technical is Aaron Kraut, who is the tech manager for our company. Aaron has over 10 years experience on the internet as a website developer specializing in WordPress. Aaron also handles tech support and social media for our company sites and our client sites. Many of you already know Aaron since he is our point man for our company's marketing and sales. So big thanks to Aaron for running the webinar on the tech side today. A few words about the format for today's session. Aaron's going to be collecting questions in the chat box, and rather than answer them here, we're going to collect the questions and answer them in a bonus webinar. I think this will be especially helpful to those attendees who are new to the subject of search engines, search engine rankings, and the entire world of Google. This will help the webinar move along rapidly so everyone gets the information they're looking for today. For those of you who may not know, Google announced major changes to its mobile search ranking rules recently. Google has a long history of making unannounced changes in their algorithms. These are the rules for their search engine. As a result, when Google broke with this tradition and released a statement that they were elevating the significance of mobile search in their rankings, the internet marketing industry took notice right away. We're going to step through Google's timeline for the new mobile search rules to get a good handle on what Google has done and what these new rules are doing that might impact websites and website owners. Then we're going to take a look at how Google interprets your website as it relates to mobile search. Will this significantly impact your site if the Google mobile search algorithm does not approve of your site? We're also going to illustrate why this is important based on how people search for services and products. Finally, we'll touch on getting more information about this topic before we decide what actions may be necessary to maintain or improve your Google rankings. Early in 2015, Google tested and leaked the possibility of major updates in their mobile search algorithm. In April 2015, Google announced new ranking rules for mobile search. At this time, they introduced the Google Mobile Friendly Test, so you could actually find out whether or not your website was in compliance with this update. Following that, Google gathered data, and finally Google adjusted the rankings to reflect the results of this mobile-friendly test. Thousands of websites were demoted in the mobile search rankings as a result. So what is Google doing now? Early this year, Google added more power to their mobile search algorithm. In February of this year, Google stated that their latest algorithm would place even more emphasis on mobile search results. This once again got the attention of the search engine optimization industry as well as website owners and developers, because now Google is going to make even more effort to place emphasis on mobile search. Just a few months later, Google implemented these rules as a ranking factor. And now the quality of a website that appears on mobile devices like iPads, tablets, notebooks, and cell phones is an even more important factor in whether a website is elevated, stays the same, or drops in the Google rankings. So Google is gathering more information now to make adjustments in their rankings one more time. We're at a point now where we need to ask the question, what is this going to mean for website owners website managers, the search engine optimization industry, and the internet marketing industry moving forward. Right now, I'd like to get some feedback, so I'm going to ask everyone to enter the number 1 in your chat box if you've heard about these changes in the Google mobile search. Give me a 2 if you have not. Let's give this a few seconds to see what kind of results we get. Okay, responses are coming in. That's terrific. It looks like 60% of the people attending today were not aware of the change. This may be slightly skewed since we do have a number of SEO professionals and ongoing clients on this webinar who are already aware of this. We've been talking about it, so let's take a look at the Google Mobile Friendly test to see how Google interprets websites. Google provides website owners with the Google Mobile Friendly test so they can determine whether or not a website is considered mobile friendly in Google search. With this Google Mobile Friendly test, it can show the results of the Google analysis for a website using this new mobile search algorithm. A site that fails the test will lose rankings in Google search. Here we have an example of a real website that fails the Google Mobile Friendly test. We've blocked out site information because we feel that's not really proper to show it. However, you can probably see that the site does not look good on the cell phone mockup. Incidentally, when you run the test, Google will provide you with an image of what your site looks like on a cell phone. Here you can see that Google makes a big statement that this site is not mobile friendly, and the test results show why. The text is too small, making it very hard to read, if at all. The viewport is not set. What does this mean? A properly set viewport will help the web page scale properly for different sized devices, like a cell phone or an iPad. The links are also too close together, making it difficult for a site visitor to click on the internal links for this web page. So it's only a matter of time before this site will lose Google ranking. Now we need to ask, does your website pass the Google Mobile Friendly test? Here's a link to the Google Mobile Friendly test web page. We've posted it so you can write it down and use it. We've also placed it in the chat box. And that link is https://www.google.com/webmasters/tools/mobile-friendly. And we'll leave this up a little while longer so you can write it down. So you might be asking yourself, is this important for my business? In order to get a good sense of importance for mobile search, let's look at the search volume that is coming from mobile search. People are looking for the services or products you provide on mobile devices. Remember again, that includes iPads, notebooks, tablets like the Microsoft Surface, and smartphones like iPads and Androids. Right now, approximately 68% of all adults in the U.S. own a smartphone, and that number is rising daily. Google receives the overwhelming number of searches on smartphones at 65%. This market share seems to be going up as well. A little bit about the Google market share. Most companies would be ecstatic with that share of their market. This is really close to a monopoly. If you own a website or if you're in the internet marketing industry, you simply can't ignore the impact of Google and Google search. So let's look at what all these people are searching for on their cell phones and iPads. What's the monetary impact? People are using mobile devices to search for all sorts of goods and services like yours, or at least they're seeking these goods and services that you might be offering. How people search provides a significant amount of information for us. 20% of desktop searches, that's on your regular large computer, will have what we call a local intent. They're looking for a business that is close to them. This compares to 56% of mobile searches that have a local intent. So once again, we can see that cell phone and iPad and notebooks and tablet users are using these to look for local businesses. Smartphone users are seeking all types of businesses: dentists, chiropractors, restaurants, attorneys, entertainment, and other services and products. Final thought, don't let Google drop your site in the rankings. Now you know why it's important. We've seen what is occurring right now with Google and their mobile search ranking algorithm. In a few days, we're going to offer another webinar that will cover solutions for passing the Google Mobile Friendly test. If your site is one of the millions that failed this test, we'll be discussing ways to help you recover from that dangerous situation. What's the best action you can take right now? Well, sign up below for our next webinar where you will see methods that can help you move forward with mobile search. We're going to post that link again for the Google Mobile Friendly test. Here it is. Thanks, everybody. We're looking forward to seeing you at the next webinar.